Well, first of all, it sounds like a face-saving measure in the sense that if Russia expected the uh, government of Zelensky to fold very quickly after a few days in the beginning of the invasion, that certainly hasn't happened. I certainly wouldn't say that the Russians are losing. I don't know of a single example in the history of our species where countries, while waging war, have won every single battle and not lost commanders. So the Russians look like they are rethinking their plan. This is not good news, by the way, for the Ukrainians. It looks like the Russians will not be attempted to take major Ukrainian cities, although I'm not sure from the beginning whether that was entirely part of the plan. And the Russians are now going to focus on finishing the taking of Mariupol, which has seen by far the greatest amount of fighting and suffering and destruction. And then they're going to focus on the Donbass, on pushing the Ukrainian army and the right-wing battalions completely out of that territory. Now, they claim that they've taken 93% of the Luhansk province and just over half of Donetsk. So there's plenty of fighting to be done. And I imagine that they will be focusing on those areas, probably attempting to surround Ukrainian forces. So we'll see how things shape up in the next few weeks. However, I have to say I'm very pessimistic about this because both sides have dug in. Neither seems to be willing to compromise. And by the way, when you compare the amount of leaks about peace negotiations from last week, and we saw many of them, I checked both the Ukrainian and the Russian news this week, there have been no leaks and an absolute dearth of information about any progress in the peace talks whatsoever.